Hello again. In this video, we are going to do part 3 of a series that where I am teaching you what I'm listening for when I'm working with our accent students. So any non-native English speaker who comes through my program, we make sure that we give them the right instruction. So we have a video training program that you go through that goes step by step in a very set system, research-based system. And you get the materials to practice, but you also get an opportunity to get feedback every week. Okay, so we, for all of our students, we provide a weekly study group. And we actually have a couple of different study groups a week where our students can attend the study group and can ask questions or get feedback, personalized feedback from our trainers. Okay. We've found that this is the most effective way to change an accent. If you're just given videos or given information and say, you know, good luck, it's not going to make a big difference for you. It's going to be hard to stay consistent with that practice, and without a set system and a model to follow, it's difficult to really change that accent long term, okay? So what I'm listening for when, as a certified American accent trainer, I've been trained to listen to students in a very specific way. So the process that I go through, and as I'm listening to students, what happens is they'll read something to me, or just even in conversation, they'll start speaking, and my mind goes to, first, are they doing the 3 easy tips? Those 3 easy tips, again, are slow down, move your mouth, and speak up. Those are our foundational skills. If you're not doing those, then nothing else really matters. We have to use those, get really good at those first before we can work on the sounds of English, which is step 2, and the rhythm of English, which is step 3. So as I'm listening, okay, did they get the sounds of English? The 3 easy tips? Yes. Now let's start working on the sounds of English. Okay, are they doing pretty well at that? Sometimes yes. A lot of times we spend a lot of time in that sounds of English step. But if those things are sounding really good, then I start moving more into the rhythm of English. Now today we're going to talk more about the rhythm of English and give you an example of what that would look like as I'm giving feedback. So I had one student here recently that came to my study group. He's been working through the Pronunciation Pro course. He's learning the rules of American pronunciation and accent. He's doing the work. And so then he came to the study group and he said, okay, can you listen to me and let me know what I need to work on next? So I said, okay, go ahead. And he was more at a conversational level. So I asked him a question about his hobbies or something that he enjoys doing in his free time. And so he was able to then start talking to me. And as I'm listening, I'm thinking, okay, is he doing the 3 easy tips? Yes, he's doing a great job. Is he doing the sounds of English? Is he using the correct sounds of English? Yes, he was doing a great job with that. So then the third was, okay, what does he need to improve in the rhythm of English? And what I was finding is that he had a very flat, monotone voice. His voice, his intonation did not vary much. It wasn't going up on stressed words. It wasn't coming down. There just wasn't a lot of difference in the tone. So he kind of talked like this and everything sounded like on the same level. There wasn't a lot of pausing. So he didn't have that variation in the way that he spoke. Okay? So I said, all right, let's try that again. And I had him do a reading first to practice it, because it is harder to do in conversation than it is in reading. So I said, okay, let's practice in a reading passage to get that variation in your tone. So I said, when you hang on words or when you emphasize key words in your sentence, then it's more engaging to your audience. It's more interesting for them when you hold on some of those high content words, or you pause. And these are things that he's learning in the video lessons and that he has had exposure to. I'm just reminding him of this because that's how our brains work. We can't just hear something once and feel like, oh yeah, I've got that and I'm going to apply it. We have to hear it regularly. And that's why in these study groups, a lot of times I'm reminding them of things they've heard before in the videos, but they just need that reminder to use them. So I had him read again and I said, emphasize key words like you've been taught to do and get more variation. And so he did that. He was able to go high and low and high and low. You know, the dog walked through the store. Yesterday, or I guess more for him, it was the things that I like to do in my free time are I like to work on my English. And, you know, he was emphasizing that and then pausing a little bit. And as he emphasized and paused, it brought a lot more feeling, a lot more emotion to what he was saying. It was much more engaging for us to listen to than what he did before, where his tone was flat. So I gave him the opportunity to practice that with me, giving that live feedback, and then he felt more confident to be able to go take that advice and take that concept and go practice it more on his own for the rest of the week. And I always remind them, okay, work on that this week, come back, and I'll let you know what the next thing you need to work on. And so it's this progression. And as you have the right materials, you have the right course, and you have the right feedback, you'll see that step by step, you'll keep improving and keep growing in your accent training. Okay, I hope that helps. So definitely as you're thinking through your own speech or getting feedback on your own accent, make sure, am I doing the 3 easy tips? If so, then what sounds of English am I having a hard time with? And usually we work on patterns, not just individual words, but patterns. So like all of the TH sounds, all of the maybe THR combinations you're having a hard time with. So you have to identify what sounds, and that's where feedback helps, is knowing which sounds you're saying wrong so that you can correct them. What sounds of English am I doing incorrect? And then what can I improve on the rhythm of English? Okay? All right, I hope that helps, and we'd love to have you give you feedback and that direct feedback if you'd like to become a member of Pronunciation Pro. We love working with our students and giving them exactly what they need so that they can improve, and we'd love to work with you. All right, have a great day.